Hey everybody, it's your casual keyboard guy back again with another tutorial. I just want to say to start all my videos now, please like, subscribe, share, especially subscribe. 80% of people are not subscribing still, so please guys, if you're enjoying this content, please hit that subscribe button and continue to come back and enjoy my content. Just want to say thank you to everybody that has been commenting and liking my vids. I've been definitely noticing the increase, so I appreciate all the support, guys. And as always, casual keyboard guy with a fresh vid. So this vid is for my subscriber Bill. He requested um is this love by Bob Marley. So it's a little tricky bass line. So I'm gonna try my best to teach it to where you can play it without being too frustrated. So we're gonna jump into it. Is this love Bob Marley? Love Bob Marley. All right, here we go. All right, make sure you got some volume. All right, here we go. Ah. Is this love? Is this love? This love? This love that I'm feeling? It's hard to play this at the same time as saying. All right, man, that song is hard to sing and play, but I like to give you guys, some of the, I guess some of the lyrics so you kind of see where we are on the song. But anyway, let's learn this bad boy. So here we go. We're starting off with this little line. Here we go. So that's the first opening line. So you got. All right. So basically, you outlining pretty much like a C sharp minor chord. Pretty much add six, kinda. But it's just don't think. Well, you can think about like a C minor add six chord. But basically, it's or you could say C. What is it? It's like a C, like F minor seven. I say C minor add six. It's an F minor seven chord, but you know, it's not really the chord, but you're kind of outlining it. But anyway, talking too much. So here we go. So what did I play? Did I play it down here? So I'm gonna do it real slow so you can get it. So here we go. So that's the first half of it. Hear that rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. And practice that. So that's the first half of it. One more time, real slow. One, two. then you got, that's going to be a D major 7 outline. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So boom, 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 boom. So you got to get that rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. And so that's the rhythm. So let's try that from the top. 1, 2, 3, and. Ah, try it again. Ah, maybe I should stop snapping. And. There we go. Anyway, so one more time. So let me give you the rest of that. So you got the first part. Boom, 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 boom. Then you got this line. Boom, 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 boom. This is pretty much the hardest part of the song, is getting this bass line and putting the chords with it. So everything else is pretty simple. So that last part is. All right. So let me get this out the way. Get out of there. All right. So all right, so that's the third part. And then they repeat that. Boom, 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 same thing. And then they only go boom, boom. They only go up to that A. And then they enter the song at that point. Okay. So that last part, you just do the D triad, boom, 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 and then you hit that A. 1, 2, 3, like that. So I'm gonna play the whole part. Here we go. Real slow. Everybody got it? Hope you do. So from this point, now we into the I Wanna Love You part. And it's a little tricky because he does it's like he does it halfway, and then from that half point at the beginning, then he goes and does like the whole line, which I'm gonna give you an example. So he starts, I wanna love ya and treat you right. I wanna love ya. So that's the half, and then he goes into the full. So let me teach the little half first. So I wanna love. So this is from what is it? All right, so maybe matter of fact, the intro, I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna go, because that might be too much to jump. Well, I'm gonna teach it to you. You can do whichever way you want. So you can either do the intro, and then you into the song, or you could do so either way. So a little bit easier would be all right, or you could do what is it? All right, so I'm gonna do it both ways. Here we go. The second part, and that's when you enter the groove, or all right, so that way to do it with the chords is going to be A chord. So you got A 3 times, and then you got this E major chord with the A flat in the bass, or the G. What'd you say? G sharp. Sorry. So bum, 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 bum. And then you let go, and then you play the bass by itself. So, all right. Then you come down with this F minor chord, okay, to start the song. All right. So bum, 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 bum. All right. This is the hardest part of the song. These couple parts. Everything else is pretty simple. So let me see where we at. So now we into the main groove. So I'm doing this, going back and forth from the E to the A chord. Then you hit the bass, then you hit the chord. And the chord is gonna be F minor 7 or F minor. Sorry, you got F sharp minor, C, F. You got A, C sharp, and F sharp. All right, and that's the main chord that you're gonna play from the top. So start from that little change. Dun, bum, 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 bum. All right, so that part is just gonna be because it's pretty much you're doing the same bass line essentially. They just kind of cut it in half. So you got so essentially the same bass line. They just kind of changed the way that they do the other pattern. But so let's go from the bass line. So the bass line is going to be well, I'm sorry, the first time is going to be sorry. What is it? Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So the first time is going to be so let's get that line. I'm gonna do it real slow. So you got so this is right after you got the intro, which is what is it? This part. All right, so it's right after that little intro part. So you got so the bass line. All right, so I'm gonna do that real slow. All right, a little bit slower. All right, so now let's add the chords. So the chord is going to be, and like I said, if you trying to pick it up, like it's not going to be easy to pick it up that fast. I don't want to keep doing it over and over again, so you just got to rewind it. And that's what the beautiful thing about the internet. You can rewind, fast forward. So just rewind it, and you'll get it. So the chords with that is so you're pretty much doing an F minor 7, and then you're going to a D major 7. So just taking this C sharp and bringing it up to a D, and then you're ending it with an A. Very simple chords. It's just how you place them is the tricky part. All right, so you're going from this F sharp minor to this D major, then you're going to the A major. So just practice those 3 chords. All right. So how they work together, which you already see me do, but I'm gonna try to do it as slow as I can. Okay. And what you gotta do is try to line your bass up with the chord. Watch this. See how it's off the beat? So you got off the beat. You see how that comes in like that? So you gotta gotta catch that off beat. Then we're gonna do some chords are gonna be on the beat. So it's yeah, bum, bum, bum. So the first two chords with the F sharp is off, and then the next two chords is on the beat. So here we go. See how that's laying? And now this is just, I'm just looping the part that I'm trying to teach you, but that's not how it goes. I'll show you how the pattern goes, but I'm just looping that part so you can see it. All right. So now the next part is they do the full bass line. So the full bass line is going to be that's the full, and then it does the same thing. All right, so I'm gonna do it as slow as I can. Like I said, you just gotta watch for the pattern of the chords, because this is the trickiest part of the song between the intro and this part. Everything else is fairly simple. It's just a couple walk-up notes, and then it's pretty much just how you want to play the bass line with the chords. So here we go. It's the second part. A little slower. All right, so now I'm gonna do both parts together in the pattern that the song goes, and then we're gonna move on to the next part. So here we go. All right, so that's how it goes. So it does that little half part, then it does a full part about maybe 3 times before it goes to the change. Now the next change is going to be is this love what I'm feeling. So that's pretty much is this love. So you're pretty much doing a C minor 7, and like I said, this part is easy because you just basically is this love. You kind of could just do like a reggae style feel. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm just pretty much doing C sharp, G sharp, and C sharp. Just boom, boom, C sharp, G sharp once, and then C sharp high. And you don't have to do it like that. I'm doing it like that because I can do that. I got the coordination to do it, but it could be a little tricky. All right, so that's basically first 2 chords is the C sharp minor, then you go to the B minor 7 and do the same movement. B to F sharp, okay? So it's this love, it's this love, it's this love, it's this love. It's hard to sing it. Then we got walk up. So you got those 2 chords, this chord, and then that I'm feeling is this chord. All right, we got that A, D, F sharp, B, E, and G sharp. Okay, so bump, bump, and then you gotta walk up. So you're gonna B, C sharp, D, E, and then you got a line. So B, F sharp. So we go. Boom, 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 boom. And then he goes to just like a D major chord. So it's gonna be just D major, which is A, D, and F sharp. When you got that same bass groove off of D to A. Alright, off of that chord. So it's love, this love, the love that I feel. It's this love, this love, this love, love that I feel. Walk up, little line. Walk up. So the second time you do a D, C sharp, and then the bass is kind of, they just kind of like play off of that, and they go back into the groove again. So so the groove. So once they play that, so I'm gonna do. So they do the boom, 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 boom. Boom. But they really don't do nothing on this part. The bass just kind of go like, and then they go. That's that part. So just a real quick recap. So you got oh, I'm sorry. It's this love, it's this love, this love, this love that I'm feeling. It's this love, 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 the love that I'm feeling. Walk up, brown, brown, brown. I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. It's hard to sing and play at the same time, guys, but you get the idea. That cards on the table part is going to be this A, and then you got an F sharp in the bass, which makes it kind of F sharp minor 7. And so you go from what you already know. Now change, you go down to the F sharp, and then when he goes on the table, you do a walk down from E. Because remember we did for the other part, so this time he just walked down to go back to the pretty much to the kind of the chorus, I guess. Or I guess is that the verse? I guess it's the verse or the top of the song. So I'm gonna play the whole part through. So after you come from it's this love, it's this that I'm feeling. It's this love that I'm feeling. Walk up, first ending. Walk up, second ending. Love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be It's hard to sing this and play. One more time. It's this love, it's this love, it's this love, this love what I'm feeling. It's this love, the love what I'm feeling. Walk up first and then walk up second and then 1, 2, 3 and I. F sharp. I put my card on, take the walk down. I wanna love ya, love and treat you right. I wanna love ya every day and every night. We'll be together, put a roof all over our head. We'll share the same roof. Something. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. Gave you a little reggae this time, guys. Hope you enjoyed that bad boy. But like I said, subscribe, share. If you like my content, please come and join my channel. But schedule keyboard guys signing off. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.